Happy New Year, everyone. We start off the year talking about achieving personal growth. Rebecca is back with us. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Thank you so much, Brandon. I'm happy to be back.
And Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Well, what do you do, Rebecca, in order to try and achieve personal growth in your own life?
That's a very good question. Now, something that I find to be very important to achieve personal growth is to spend time outside, to spend time in the great outdoors. Now, you may be wondering why. Well, when I spend time outside, it actually helps me to be able to think more clearly, and it actually helps me to get a lot more things done. Now, something else that I feel like is really important is to stay organized. If I'm not organized, like if my room's not organized or my home's dirty or messy, then it's actually really difficult for me to get things done.
Does that mean you're a planner?
I never thought of myself as being a planner until the last couple of years. I realized I actually do enjoy planning things. Sometimes I will do things spontaneously. That means, at the last minute. But for the most part, I actually do enjoy having things planned out.
It does kind of sort of free up your life. You think with those boundaries there, you know what you can do and what you can't. So in a sense, there's freedom there. So that's a good point as well. Well, how important, Rebecca, do you think a calendar plays in achieving growth? We're talking about, are you a planner or not? Do you think a calendar plays a big role in achieving growth in your life?
Wow. I actually do. I think it's very important. I have a calendar, and I look at my calendar every single day. And I will write things on my calendar, like specific goals that I want to reach, or if there are due dates, things that are due, certain times throughout the month, I'll write those things on my calendar.
Yeah, with deadlines, it's super important to have a calendar.
It really is, actually. And so I actually find that it's very beneficial for me to have a calendar. Now, I'll use the calendar on my cell phone sometimes, but I specifically enjoy having a calendar that I can put on my desk.
Okay, a physical calendar.
Yes, a physical calendar, one that I can actually look at, and I can kind of flip through the different pages.
Great.
So I think it's actually very important for me.
Helps keep you organized, right?
It does.
Rebecca, we also talk about something in this article. It's called a victim mentality. And maybe you don't know what that is, but a victim mentality is you feel like, some people are always doing things wrong towards you, right? And you're the victim. And our article talks about that's not a good thing. Do you think this is a big issue in our society?
Absolutely. I think that people have a tendency to feel like they're the victims. If they fail, they tend to think that, oh my goodness, this is the end of the world. Whereas my perspective is, if you fail, look at that as an opportunity to improve next time.
And that's just one thing that happened. We're not looking at the big picture. Sometimes we're so lost in the moment that we forget about the big picture. And it's important to kind of pull back and say, hey, this is one failure, but it's going to be okay. As Rebecca said, you learn from that. You learn from your mistakes and move on. Well, we hope that you are having a great start to your new year, and you check out all of our articles this month. Rebecca will be back for other insights, and so stay tuned. Until next time.